If you're good in swimming, you're having that swimming skill with you, in you, right? That is skill. So like in class groups and all, we are sending messages, isn't it? So the list of children will be called for the next session. In that message will be written LSRW. Have you noticed that? LSRW. We mentioned that word. What is that? LSRW? Yes? Which means listening, speaking, reading and writing skills. We are assessing your listening, speaking, writing and reading skills, right? So the most important skill, that is life skill. We are going to learn that today. Yes, yes. The important skill, that is life skills. What does it mean? So how we react to people, how we are reacting to people around you, how we are taking care of yourself, are we giving respect to the elders? Yes, how we are managing the time, how we are waking up early in the morning to attend the class. Yes, how do we lead our life? Yes, at this age, we have to learn all these valuable lessons, right? You should know that, right? You should follow throughout your lifetime. Yes, so we are going to learn about this, right? Okay, the first thing we are going to learn about is gardening. It's one of the life skill, you have to learn that, right? You don't want a garden to do this. See this girl, a cute little girl, what she's doing? Her mother is digging the soil and she is showing seeds, isn't it? See, like this you can help your parents. If you have a small pot in your home, you can plant a sapling there. You can water the plant daily. You can help your parents like that. You will be having a kitchen waste, isn't it? Your onion skins, vegetable skins, you will be peeling every day, isn't it? Yes. So you can use that kitchen waste to the plants. It gives nutrients to the soil, isn't it? And then its shell you can put into the soil. So then your plant will grow nicely. Okay. So it's a life skill lesson. So you can help your parents in doing that. Okay. And the next lesson is, what is that? Cooking. How many of you like cooking? How many of you will help your mother in cooking? Yes? You will help Dharini. You will help everyone. Okay, good. I will. Divashnavi. Okay. Yes, okay. So you should help your mother, isn't it? She's working alone, right? She'll be cooking breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever you want, she's doing, isn't it? So you have to help your mother in cooking also, right? So you should go near the gas stove and should not use the sharp knives and all. But you can do a small help, like see, this boy is mixing, isn't it? Mother is cutting some vegetables or fruits. He is mixing in the bowl, isn't it? Like that small help you can help your parents, right? Okay, so many are helping your parents. Wow. Nice to see that. Good, very good. So you should keep doing that. Okay, you should keep doing, you should keep helping your mother daily. Okay, children? Yes, okay. And next we are going to see about laundry. What the man is doing? What this boy is doing, children? What this boy is doing? Yes? What this boy is doing? He's washing his clothes, isn't it? Washing, okay, Nandana, yes. He's washing his clothes, right? So, what you have to do? You can wash your own clothes, isn't it? So, small inner wears, socks. So, small things you can wash by yourself, isn't it? You should not need any help from your mother. You can do by yourself. Small things. You can wash your inner wears, socks, kerchiefs, right? And you should keep your dirty clothes only in the laundry bag, isn't it? So you should not throw the dress in the hall, in the kitchen. It should not be there. So your dirty clothes should be in the laundry bag, right? Okay. So these are the small helps you are going to give to your parents. They will be very happy if you are doing that to them, right? And next thing is, what is that? Exercise. exercise. So how many of you are doing exercise? Yes? How many of you are doing exercise? All are doing? You should not think only elderly person should do exercise. I won't do. I'm a small kid only, right? So I won't do. Like that you should not think. Exercise means what? Just you have to make your body active. Do active play. Don't sit in one place, watch TV, watch mobiles. You should not do that. Okay? Get up, walk in the terrace, do skipping. Like these small things you can do to cheer up your body. Right? Yes? You would have heard that, right? Reading is to mind and exercise is to your body. Okay, so you should do exercise, right? Okay, like this. See how this boy is doing exercise? Nice to see that, isn't it? So if you have to do exercise, you'll be very active. Okay, yes, okay. Let's move on to the next life skill. That is self-care. What is that self-care? Self-care means taking care of your health. How you are taking care of yourself. You have to take bath daily. You have to brush your teeth twice. How many of you are brushing your teeth twice? Yes? How many of you are brushing your teeth twice? Clean, Kishore Kumar, okay. Me, okay. So, Danshika, so many are brushing your teeth twice. Very good. So, you are keeping your teeth clean, isn't it? Very good to hear that. Yes. So, brush your teeth twice. Wash your hands properly after toilet. Yes, before and after eating, you should wash your hands properly. You have to cut your nails. Small germs will be inside your nails, isn't it? So you have to cut your nails weekly, right? Okay, so you have to keep your hair clean. These are the few things that you should take care of your health, right? You should not ask your parents, "Ma, cut my nails, mom. Make me to take bath, brush my teeth." You should not do that, right? You have to practice that. You are a grown-up kids, isn't it? Slowly you have to practice that, right? Okay, super. Yes, and the next lesson is about self-defense. What is that self-defense? What this girl is doing? Yes? Self-defense means how to protect yourself. How to protect yourself against someone. What she is doing? Yes? How to protect yourself from someone. Fighting. Okay, doing karate, isn't it? Yes? So how many of you know that? How many of you are going karate class? Before pandemic, we used to do karate classes, isn't it? Yes? Okay. So you have to learn such life skills. Karate, kung fu, gymnastics, traditional game like silambam. Yes? We have all the classes in the school, isn't it? Silambam, you have to learn that. If you learn, your body gets stronger. If your body gets strong, then automatically your mind gets stronger, right? You will get confident. So you have to learn such self-defense skills. Karate, kung fu, gymnastics, silambam. You can learn all these skills. And one more thing, you have to be aware of that. You should not go anywhere alone. You should not go in. I know karate, I know kung fu, so I am going outside. I don't want anyone's help. You should not think like that. You should not go anywhere alone. And you should not get anything from the stranger. Okay, and if someone says your father or your mother is waiting there, come, we'll go. If someone is calling you, what you have to do? You should not go, right? Yes, if a stranger calls you, you should not go there. Go to him, right? Okay, yes. So you have to be aware of all these things. Yes, and next we are going to see about social etiquette. Social etiquette. What is that? Saying I am sorry, please, and thank you. So if you done a mistake, you should say I am sorry. I won't repeat it again. You should not know. What? I can't say sorry to anyone. You should not think like that. Right? Even for your sister or your younger brother or sister, you have to say, I'm sorry, da. Hereafter, I won't do that. You have to say like that, right? And please, if you're asking someone, please, you say this word, please, can you please do this for me? They will be happy to do that. Wow, my child is asking so politely, so I will do. Like that, they will think, right? And say thank you. If you get something from someone, you have to say thank you. So these are the things you have to follow, right? Saying sorry, please, thank you. Yes? Okay, and you should not order the maids and all. You'll be having maids at home, isn't it? Fruit sellers, vegetable sellers, Swiggy persons or coming to your home, isn't it? Yes? You should not order them. Okay, if you're getting something from them, thank you. Say thank you. And be respectful to others. Give respect to others. Give respect to the elders. Right? Okay, so these are the few life skills we have learned today. So you have to follow throughout your life. Right? What are the life skills we have learned? So gardening, and then cooking. You have to help your parents in cooking. And laundry. Keep your dirty clothes only in the laundry bag. Right? Don't throw it away. And exercise. Do exercise daily. And self-care. Taking care of your health. Like this. Right? And then self-defense. You have to be aware of yourself. Aware of your surrounding. What is happening around you. You should think of that. Right? And then the final one is social etiquette. Saying thank you. Welcome, I'm sorry, right? Will you all do that, children? Yes? Say yes or no in the chat box. Will you all follow that? Yes, ma'am. Nandika, very good. Yes, I'm getting only one answer from Nandika. Yes? What about others? Harshika, good. Ritika, Mahavidya, Puvili, okay, very good. All my lovely children are replying. Good, superb. Thank you so much. And now we are going to see the classwork notes, right? We have completed 3 Roman letters, isn't it? We have completed 3 Roman letters last week in the lesson. I am glad I am me, right? We have completed that. So we are going to sing a poem. Sing that I am glad I am me poem now. I'm going to continue with the classwork notes, right? You all know the tune, isn't it? Yes? Shall we sing, children? Yes? Are you all ready to sing along with ma'am? Okay, let's sing. No one looks the way I do. I found out it is true. No one smiles the way I smile. The way I dress is just my style. I'm not so dark and not so fair, but I love me and I'm rare. Sparkling eyes and fingers small. I don't mind not being tall. I am little and need little space, but my dreamland is a big beautiful place. No one loves the way I do. Nobody is like me, none of you. I am special, I am glad to be me. There is no one else I would like to be. Yes, so these are the poem lines. Yes, we have learned that already. And now we are going to just recall the first 3 Roman letters. Now quickly we are going to do a recap on that. So you are going to read along with ma'am. Yes, we have sent the homework last week, Friday, isn't it? Yes. So you are going to say along with ma'am. The first Roman letter is dictation words. Smile, style, laugh, space, sparkling, unique, dreamland, fingerprint, special, and thumb. These are the dictation words. And next we move on to opposites. Opposite for found is lost. smile, frown, unique, common, love, hate, right? Let's move on to rhyming words. Rat, cat, mine, fine, glad, sad, right? Okay. Is my screen visible, ma'am?
No, Nachi ma'am, screen is not visible.
My screen is not visible?
No.
From the first it was not visible, ma'am.
No, light skills were visible. Now this classwork notes is not visible.
But I'm sharing the screen.
It is not visible, ma.
Okay. Let me share now. Is it fine now?
Yes. It
Is
is
it
visible.
visible now, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, children. So we have revised the 3 Roman letters, and now we move on to the 4th Roman letter. Yes. So to Vishnu, ma'am.
Yes, thank you, Nachi ma'am. Yes, children. Are you all ready for the 4th Roman letter? Yes, so far we revised. First lesson, I am glad, I am me. First 3 Roman letters, right? Now we are moving to the 4th Roman letter. Give one word for. What is that? Give one word for. So the topic itself is saying you should give the answer in one word. Okay. So the question will be a sentence or a phrase or a single word. You're just going to give the meaning for that phrase or sentence or word with one single word. That is called give one word for. Yes, children, you're able to understand? Okay, you're just going to give the meaning for the question in one word. Okay, so first one, to care about something. To care about something. So in one word, how can we give the meaning for this phrase? It is mind. See, you all remember in the poem, just now ma'am sang the poem, right? There, I don't mind for not being tall. The child says in the poem, right? I don't mind for not being tall. What does it mean? The child don't care for being short. So the child is short. He's saying, I don't mind. I don't care. If I'm not tall also, it is okay. I don't care. He's saying. Yes. So don't care means don't mind. Here in the question it is to care. Then what is the answer? Mind. Okay, children, are you able to understand? Don't care, don't mind. Care means mind. Don't care means don't mind. Now see the question, whether they have given don't care or care. Read the question, first question. To care about something. They have given care. So you have to write the answer as mind. What do you have to write the answer? Mind. Repeat after me, children. To care about something. The answer is mind. M-I-N-D. Mind. Yes, very good. Shall we move on to the second one? Not very common. So they are saying not very common. So you are going to give the meaning for this phrase in a simple word, with a single word. What is that? Rare. Rare. I'll give you one example. See, you all come to school in uniform. It is a very common thing. Yes? You come to school in a color dress is a common thing? No, right? It is a rare thing. Rarely you come to school in color dress. When it is your birthday or annual day or any children's day, only on those days you get the chance to put color dress, isn't it? So coming in uniform is very common. If it is not very common, we say it as rare. Yes, children, you're able to understand? Yes, very good. So what is the second one? Repeat after me. Not very common means rare. Rare. R-A-R-E. Rare. Yes, you got it? Very good. Super, children. What is the third one? It is very easy. You all know the third one very well. You studied in dictation words also. Shining brightly. So, how was the eyes for the child? The eyes for the child were shining brightly. So, how did he mention in the poem? How did he say his eyes were? His eyes were sparkling eyes and fingers small. You remember that line? Yes. So, what do you mean by shining brightly? Shining brightly means sparkling. Shining brightly means sparkling. So, the answer is sparkling. What is the spelling for that? S-P-A-R-K, spark. Ling. L-I-N-G. Ling. Sparkling. So, what is the third one? Shining brightly means sparkling. Fourth one, happy. You all know, right? I am glad means I am happy, right? So happy means glad. Glad means happy. So what is the question here? Happy. So what's the meaning for happy? Another word for happy? Glad. G-L-A-D. Glad. Children, listen. Here the words given in black, you can see, no? Black color. Those are called questions, and the words written in red, those are answers. Okay, don't get confused. What you're seeing in black color, it is the question. What you're seeing in red color, it is the answer. In the exam, there will be only the question which is in the black color. So you have to write the answer which is in the red color. Clear, children? Now shall we revise it again? Give one word for. What is the first one? To care about something. So the answer is mind. If you care about something, you mind about something. Okay. If you don't care, you don't mind. So to care about something means mind. Second one, not very common, meaning rare. If it is not a common thing, it means it is a rare thing. So not very common, rare. Third one, shining brightly. So how are the eyes? They are shining brightly. So in single word, how you can say the eyes were? Sparkling. Shining brightly means sparkling. What is the fourth one? Happy, glad. Another word for happy is glad. Is it clear, children? Hope everybody understood this. Yes, if you have any doubt, please give me in the chat box. I'll explain. Okay. We'll move to the next Roman letter. Fifth Roman letter is complete the sentence. What is this? You are going to complete the sentence. Again, here also, the words with the black color is the question. The words with the red color is the answer. Okay. Be very clear about it. What is the first one? It is very easy. These are all poem lines only. You all very well know the poem, right? Yes. What is the first one? I'm special dash. You are going to fill the sentence. I'm special. I'm glad to be me. Repeat after me. I want everybody to repeat after me. What is the first one? I'm special. I'm glad to be me. I'm special. I'm glad to be me. Is it clear, children? Yes, if you know the poem very well, you can answer these questions very easily. Shall we move to the second one? Yes. Dash is a big and beautiful place. You all know. The boy needs a very little space, but his dreamland is a big and beautiful place. You have studied in the poem, right? Yes. So the answer is My dreamland is a big and beautiful place. So what is the answer? My dreamland. Children, you have to notice here, always in a sentence, the first letter should be a capital letter. You can notice with any sentence, you can take your book and see any sentence, always in a sentence, the first letter will be a capital letter. See, here also, the first letters are capital letter only, no? See in the second one, my, M is in capital letter. Third one, no, N is in capital letter. Okay, keep these things in mind. In a sentence, always the first letter will be a capital letter and the sentence will end with a full stop. Can you all see the full stop for all the sentences here? Everybody is noticing? Yes, see all the sentence has got a full stop at the end. So it is very, very important. Whenever you write a sentence, the first letter should be a capital letter and the sentence should end with a full stop. Yes, children, is it clear? Very good. Shall we move to the third one? Third one is again very easy. You know the poem, right? No one smiles. Sing. No one smiles the way I smile. No one smiles the way I smile. So the way I smile is the answer. Yes, children? Very good. Shall we revise it once again? What is the first one? I'm special. I'm glad to be me. What is the second one? My dreamland is a big and beautiful place. What is spelling for dreamland? D-R-E-A-M. Dreamland. L-A-N-D. Land. Dreamland. Always read the answers with spelling. It is very important. Okay. Read all the answers. You should write the correct spelling. So, read it with the spelling always. What is the third one? No one smiles the way I smile. What is the spelling for smile? S-M-I-L-E. Smile. Very good. Are you all clear with this, children? Complete the sentence. I hope you all understood. Give one word for and complete the sentence. If you have any doubts, let me know in the chat box. Okay. We will send you the notes. Read it with the spellings. Very good, children. Now over to Nachi ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, children, let's move on to the next Roman letter. That is sixth Roman letter. Answer the following. What is that? Answer the following. Shall we read the first question? You have to read along with ma'am. Yes, children? Yes. So, first question. How does the child in the poem describe his eyes and fingers? You knew the answer, isn't it? Yes? So, how you have to write the answer? As Vishnu ma'am said, the sentence, the first letter should be capital letter. You have to start a sentence with a capital letter, right? So, I am writing T as a capital letter. Okay? T-H-E. The child in the poem describes. You have to add S to this verb, right? Describes his eyes as sparkling. You know the spelling for sparkling, isn't it? You have learnt in previous Roman letters. Sparkling and fingers small. Like this, you have to complete the sentence and keep full stop. So the sentence should start with a capital letter and should end with a full stop. Like this, you have to complete the answer, right? Shall we tell the answer one time? The child in the poem describes his eyes as sparkling and fingers small, right? Like this, you have to complete the answer, right? Okay. Next, we move on to the next question. What is that? Which place, according to the child, is big and beautiful? Yes? Let me repeat the question one more time. Which place, according to the child, is big and beautiful. So how you have to start? You have to start with a capital letter and you have to write from the question itself. It's so easy. See here, according to the child, his dreamland. His dreamland. Only one thing you have to add to this question is dreamland. And yes, dreamland. You knew the spelling for dreamland also, right? So according to the child, his dreamland is big and beautiful. I have kept the full stop here, right? So the answer for this, according to the child, his dreamland is big and beautiful. So you have to read the question properly and you have to say the answer, right? Okay. So we have done this and let's move on to tenses. Let's move on to tenses. You have already learned in your first standard, isn't it? Tense, right? So there are two tense here, present tense and past tense. Present tense and past tense. So these are the verbs here. So you have to change that. If think in present tense, how you have to write that? In past tense, you have to write as thought. Think, change to thought. Think, thought. Do in present tense, how you have to change that to past tense? Did. Do, did. Present tense means what? Now. What we are doing now. This time. This is present tense, right? Past tense means what? What we have done already. What was happened already. That is past tense, right? You knew that, right? Yes. And the third one, leave. Past tense for that, left. Leave, left. Shine, shone. Shine, shone. Will, would. Will and would. Okay. Let us repeat one more time. Think, thought, do, did, leave, left, shine, shone, will and would. Right? So we have sent the classwork notes already. So revise that. Once you get the classwork notes, you can start writing in that. Okay, children? Yes. And now I'm going to call Madhushri of 2D. Madhushri of 2D to unmute yourself. Girija ma'am, please unmute the child, ma'am. Madhushri. Madhushri. Is she there, ma'am?
Yes, yes, Madhushri is there.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Madhushri. Happy morning. Madhushri. Okay, let's move to the next child. Nandika of 2D. Nandika.
Morning, ma'am. Jai Gurudev, ma'am.
Jai Gurudev Nandika. Happy morning. Okay. So, shall I ask you a question? Yes?
Ma'am.
What is the give one word for? I'm going to ask from give one word for, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes? So, shining brightly. Give one word for this question. Shining brightly. What do you say for that?
Sparkling, ma'am.
Sparkling. Super. Very good, Nandika. Good. Thank you so much. Go on mute now. And next I call Nandana Shri. Nandana Shri of 2E. Nandana Shri.
Jai Gurudev, ma'am.
Jai Gurudev Nandana Shri. Happy morning.
Happy morning, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. So I'm going to ask you from the complete the sentence, right? Yes. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So tell me. I'm special. Complete this. I'm special. What will come after that?
I am glad to be me.
Superb, Nandana Shri. Superb. Very good. Thank you so much.
Welcome, ma'am. Thank you.
Next I'll call Puvili. Puvili of 2E.
Yes, ma'am.
Puvili.
Yes,
Jai Gurudev. Happy morning, dear.
Good morning, ma'am.
Happy morning. Can you hear me, Puli? Puli? So tell me, no one smile. What will come after
Yes,
that?
ma'am.
Okay, dear. No one smiles. After that, you have to complete this. No one smiles.
No one.
What will come after that? No one smiles.
No one smiles the way I smile.
Superb. Very good. No one smiles the way I smile. Superb. Thank you, Puli. Next, I'll call Harshika. Harshika of 2F. Thank you, dear.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Harshika of 2F.
Yes, ma'am.
Happy morning, Harshika.
Yeah, happy morning, ma'am.
Okay. So tell me, Harshika, what is the past tense for think? So you know what is present tense, right? What is present tense?
Thought.
What, dear? Thought. You have told the answer. Super. Very good. So what is present tense?
Happy meow.
Very good. Super. Yes. Super. Past tense. What is that? Past tense.
Happened.
Happen. Superb. Yes. Superb. Thank you, dear. Yes. Jashrita Sri. Yes. Thank you. Next I call Jashrita Sri of 2F. Jashrita Sri.
Ma'am.
Happy morning, dear.
Happy morning, ma'am.
So you're going to answer the following, right? I'm going to ask you a question now. So how does the child in the poem describe his eyes and fingers? You just read this, right? How does the child in the poem describe his eyes and fingers? You have to read this.
Child. The child in
Good. In the poem. P-O-E-M-S. Poem, right? Very good. The child. Let you repeat after ma'am. Okay, Jashita. Yes. The child in the poem. The child. The child in the poem describes his eyes and what is this word? What is this word? What is this word, Jashita? What is that word? Sparkling. Super, sparkling Okay, super, very good, Jashita. Thank you so much, sir. Go on. Okay. So thank you, children. So we have revised the first 3 Roman letters. We have Roman letters, right? Okay. So revise after the session. Okay, children. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Jai, good day, ma'am.
Thank you.
Jai, good day.